Hey, what is up guys? Today I'll be answering the single most asked question on this channel, which is how much have I spent on repairs and maintenance in the 2.5 years that I've owned this car. I already have a video about how much my car costs per month. In that video I covered my car payment, insurance, and what I spend on gas. This video is just going to cover more maintenance and repair type things. I know a lot of you guys are interested in seeing that, so yeah, let's get right into it. So the very first thing that I did when I bought the car was I got rid of the run flat tires. Now whether you want to say that I upgraded or downgraded to standard tires, in my opinion, just the standard non-run flat tires, the ride quality is 10 times better than with the run flats. And I have yet to meet another BMW owner who actually prefers the run flats over the standard tires. Now I did upgrade the wheels at the same time. The car came with 17s, I went up to 18s, so the tires for the 18s were a little bit more expensive, but they were still only $700, which is a lot cheaper than if you go with the run flats. Now if you do want to go that route, you want to ditch the run flats, which I highly recommend, you are going to want to keep some type of spare tire or tire inflation kit in your trunk. You don't want to be stranded on the side of the road and your only way of getting home is calling a tow truck. So for me, since I upgraded my wheels, I still have the stock ones, so I just keep an extra wheel in the trunk with me. Yeah, it takes up a little bit of space, but I don't really use my trunk that much, so it's not that big of a deal to me. But yeah, $700 for the tires. That was the very first thing that I did. The next thing that I replaced was I had an ignition coil go bad, so I just bought a new one, $25, installed it myself. Not really a big deal, but yeah, $25 for that. The only other parts that I've actually broken on the car where I've had to replace something was the blower motor and the resistor for the heat and the air conditioning. That went out I think around 40,000 miles. The blower motor itself is $150 and the resistor is $100, so that was a $250 repair. First winter that I had the car, I had to replace the battery. The car was just barely starting up in the morning, so I knew that the battery was going. The battery for this car was $180. You guys saw the video that I did recently where I replaced the brakes on the car. I got the ultra low dust ceramic brake pads. Those were $135. The brake pad wear sensors were $33, and the brake rotors were $240. I've changed the air filter in this car once. It was $20. I'm not sure how often you're supposed to change it, but when I pulled out the old one, it was like totally spotless. It seems like in this car the air filter stays a lot cleaner compared to other cars that I've owned in the past, but I'll probably change it again soon, but they're only $20, so not really that big of a deal. The only other maintenance thing is just oil changes, and I've done tons of videos talking about this topic. For me, if I change the oil myself, it's $65, and just multiply that times 5 because I've done 5 oil changes since I've had the car. So the grand total for 2.5 years of repairs and maintenance came out to around $1,900. But think about it this way, the car was already 8 years old when I bought it, and it did need some maintenance things done to it, but those things aren't going to be needed to be done for a long time now, especially like the brakes, the tires, those are set for a while. So I don't want you to think that every 2 years I'm spending $2,000 on repairs and stuff. It just happened that when I bought the car, it just needed to have those things done. It should be set for a while, but we'll see what happens. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, if you found it helpful, please subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate that. If you own a BMW, maybe leave a comment. Let us know what you've spent in repairs and maintenance. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.